This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org. Hello everyone, KirbyVolt here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. In the last log, we did some more depths exploration. We figured out, I'm pretty sure Patsy figured out now the connection between the light route and the shrines. Shrines on the surface connect to a light route in the depths, so that's how you figure out how to find them, depending on which ones you have and which ones you don't have. Also, the shrine and the light root name are the same name, except backwards. So if you have a shrine name, Kimi Tun Shrine, you'll have a shrine called Not Im Ik Light Root. We're going to start off with just some cooking, see what kind of cool recipe we can make here. I guess it's just easier. Also, it's raining outside. Well, both in the game, in the recording I did, and literally right now as I'm doing this audio recording, so we got some prime meat stew. Yummy, I think. So, here we go. It is finally time for us to start the stable arc. We are going to be looking for fun things to put in the stables, because all of these have these cool big frames that they put here, and you look at them and you don't realize you can interact with them until much later. I mean, if you're me, maybe you're not me and you realize you can interact with them really quickly on, but if they want to put something in there, all of the stable masters are quite accomplished painters. So we need to give them pictures that they have the inspiration to make their masterpiece that will be the centerpiece of the inside of the stable. Some nice artwork for the Reuben board that you get at stables. And actually, it's just really nice. I really like the side adventure. I think this is my favorite. It's really good world building. It's really good at just kind of making you explore the world in ways you might have not thought of before. And if you've also explored a good chunk of it already, you might have ideas of where to go. So it just kind of gives you it's just a nice little thing to do. Now you may be saying, well, what about how does this help save the world? Ambiance is helpful, okay? It's helpful. So the first thing we need to do is you need to get a picture of the Unity Bell, which is at Terrytown. Unity Bell is the bell that's in the center square. Now, the photo we take is going to be the big one that they'll use for the canvas. So the idea is we want to get a nice round, it's a rectangle technically, but a nice picture that kind of envelops the main area. So as we continue on this, I know me in the past will keep... Oh, hey. There's no more fee because his wife told him he was being a butt. You know, the thing. You gave me the thing. Okay, well, anyways, I'm gonna stab you, because I don't like you. That's probably why you have that bandage on your chest, because some people got mad at you and they probably knocked you in the gut there. So we need to get back to the stable. The unfortunate part is that there should be a shrine by the stable. I guess Patsy just wants to take the long way around, which is fine. Whee! I don't know how you're staying on. That feels like you'd slip off. Like that. But yeah, when you're getting the photos, it's whatever you get, that's going to be the full thing they put in that frame. So as we continue onward, I'm definitely going to be trying to get some more nicer pictures so that they have the best possible outcome for what they're looking at in the stable. But also, I don't think we we did this yet? I think we did some of this, but not all of it. Okay, so we did the testing initially. But now it is build whatever you want and see how well you do.
Oh.
2 minutes exactly? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe not at the moment. The Terrytown race is on! Just not yet. Later. We'll do it later. I guess I'm also just kind of confused. Like, wait, how do you make a race course out of this? I'm sure it'll make sense later on when I actually go to, you know, do things later on. Shush. Yeah, there is a shrine near the stable we're going back to. I guess I just really wanted to take the nice scenic route today. Nothing wrong with that, mind you. Also, do I have... Okay, no, that's a Talus heart. I was like, do I have a minecart on the back of my shield? Nah, this is Talus heart. Hello there, it's a sign. I want to read it. You can't read it from that way. It's nice being back and looking at this game again. I don't know. I've heard a lot more discourse on Tears of the Kingdom now that I've kind of talked to more people, and for the life of it, I just kind of don't get it. I really just think this is Breath of the Wild but better. So, Breath of the Wild's still a good game, but I think this is just the better game overall. And I think something like people are like, "Oh, the story's not as good," and I disagree on that. Like, oh hey, buddy. Oh, wait, are you the guy that was going to try to... Okay, well, guess what I have? Guess what I have? I'm an Yiga. Yep. I got all of them. I don't think that's how that works. Alright, well, you have a nice day. Because I guess, like, there's problems with both stories, to be fair. I'm not going to say that this is, like, absolutely perfect. But I think that, like, the main points of Breath of the Wild gets driven home a little too much, that some of the memories seem kind of repetitive. They don't in this game, for me, at the very least. Everything feels like it's giving me at least some new information, outside of, like, the Sage stuff, but that's fine. I also kind of, like, it's, for me... It's a question of payoff, and I feel that the payoff that you get for enduring that story leads to an extremely lackluster finale in Breath of the Wild, where I won't say much here. The finale in this game is far superior. And actually, if we want to, do we have to talk to him, or do we have to put it at the thing? I won't say more on it. Like, that might be just like another like extra video at some point, because I can't really tell you why I think this game is superior without getting into spoilers that we haven't gotten to in this game yet. So that'll just have to wait. That is actually a very nice picture. Okay, I like that one a lot. But I don't know. It's one of those things that it feels like every time I have an opinion on something, it's always the minority opinion, and I don't know. It makes me feel like crap, if I'm being real. I, like, I don't know. It's nothing hurtful, obviously. I'm not gonna be like, well, you're a dumb butt, but it just feels kind of like, oh, okay, it's an opinion at the end of the day, but it still feels like what I think is invalidated because everyone else is saying, well, I don't think that way. And I'm kind of just like, okay. Oh, hey, I made that earlier. But that's kind of like just a life thing. Like, I have dealt with a lot of rejection and kind of just being the odd one out in multiple points in my life that it just like it at the one hand it kind of feels like a natural thing, but at the other hand it's kind of like, man, it sucks that it just kind of just keeps happening. I don't know, it upsets me because I really think that this is a fantastic game and is one of the best in the series, and it just feels like maybe I'm just ahead of the curve. You know, maybe that's it. Like that sounds extremely conceited to say, but like I loved Wind Waker it came out. I never minded the art style. Everyone apparently hated that, but looking back on that now, Wind Waker is definitely a more beloved game than the one that came after it, and that's because it really like this Tears of the Kingdom's still only a year old at this point. I mean, it's a year old in a few months, but I think the reaction to it is still fairly fresh. So I think it's just gonna be more compared unfavorably because a lot of people, like, I don't know, it just feels people want to default and say, "Oh, I don't like this compared to this," as opposed to just giving something a chance. I don't know. Like when like I apologize if this is so like this is extremely negative, and I'm sorry about that. But it reminds me that I have some folks that will go on about how they dislike these minor things, and these minor things make it like, and it's just I do that too. Like, I'm not infallible. I do that too. But it just feels like when all you talk about are the minor things that bother you, it doesn't feel like you actually enjoy what you're saying. What you say is good. So that's why I'd rather focus on the positives more than the negatives. But it feels like people rather want to focus on the negatives. Maybe that's just kind of the culture of the internet that most folks that are my age or younger have kind of grown up with at this point. It's easier to talk about negatives because you can say, here's how I'd improve this. It's hard to talk about positives because you already like it, so what else is there to talk about? And I don't know. I feel like we should always be talking more about positives than negatives. And people go, oh, that's toxic positivity. And I'm like, what does that even mean? I'm sorry. Like, that's such a dumb idea. The world is so negative enough as it is. Don't like tell people that they're being too positive about something. That's stupid. Like, there's being positive and there's being ignorant. As long as they're not being ignorant, don't chastise them. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, my I was going. I'm going to record today. I'm not in the greatest of moods, but I'm going to record today and just do it. So I apologize that I'm definitely not on my A game today because I'm definitely kind of more influenced by things that really shouldn't matter. Like, I really shouldn't care what other people think, but it's hard not to, especially when that's kind of how the world works. We're, so we need to get something that's like high in the sky, but I forget what exactly it is that we need to get. There's some kind of picture that makes this. There's some kind of area that makes this cool picture that we need to get for the closed stable. But I don't remember what exactly it is, and it looks like Past Me is trying their best to figure it out. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, also, okay, sorry, I apologize. I'll talk in it once more, and then I'll just stop. But I feel like sometimes when you're sharing your opinion and people just go, oh, well, I don't agree with you, and here's why. And it's kind of like, okay, I didn't ask. And I know that sounds rude as heck, but it is that kind of thing of like, if someone's really passionately describing something they enjoy, and then you just come along and say, oh, well, I think that's terrible, is just kind of like, I don't know. And I'm guilty of that too. Like, I'm not infallible, but it's something that I've kind of grown to kind of be more conscious of. Like, if I see Twilight Princess trending on a social site, I'm not gonna go to all of them and say, "Hey, this is a bad game. Here's why." If they enjoy it, that's fine. Like, why should I care? But it is kind of like, oh, well, I like this, and then someone goes, oh, well, you shouldn't like this. It's just like, no, shut up. I'm sorry. It's not helpful information. As again, it's not being hurtful. It's just someone going, hey, I think this is cool. And as long as it's not hurting anyone else, there's no harm in letting them think it's cool. Hello, frog. Do we need to get a picture of the tails? Hello, can I has Korok? No? Okay. Yeah, sorry. That's kind of where my mind has been at for a little bit. It's been that for a few days because there's been a lot of like, with some other games, like some legitimate things to be like, oh yeah, no, this is bad. Don't do this. But I also think that sometimes people really go, this is my opinion, and therefore you should listen to me. And I'm kind of doing that too right now. I'm not gonna lie. That definitely seems like that's what I'm doing. Because again, if you don't like this game, that's totally fair. I just think that it's weird to go like, oh yeah, I really enjoy this, and then someone goes, no, this is bad. And it's just like, oh, okay, I'm sorry? I also am just bad at reading people, so when I hear something like that, it feels like, oh, I've offended them because I said I like this and they don't like it, therefore they're mad at me. I'm sure that's not the case at all, but that's kind of how my mind interprets it, so it's really hard for me to be like, to recognize where it's, hey, this is my opinion versus, hey, I don't like that you have a different opinion than me, which is always just, ugh. Anyways. Why are we fighting the Stone Tails again? Because we can? I mean, makes sense to me. Oh yeah, I'm like, that's Gloom. Can't use that. It's Bat Country. I think we needed to... Aw, dang it. Uh-oh, 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 butts. So what did we need a picture of here? Well, we can attach this to the spear. The moon? The apples? The fill it with apples? Fill it with one apple? Looks pretty big for one apple. Fill it with like a bunch of apples? No? Do you want a watermelon? A hydromelon? I don't know why peppers. Sure, peppers, why not? Nope. How about fire fruit? It's fruit, and it's on fire. It's literally on fire now. Pumpkin? Meats? Here's meats. No, it's not for you guys. It's for the frog. Okay, well, we're just not going to deal with that right now. Oh, that is bog water right there. We're going to slip and die into that. Let's not. And say we did. It's a tumbleweed. A tumbleweed. Some folks used to call me Tumbleweed. I did get caught in my own thoughts about some things, but I also don't know quite what I'm doing at the moment. Oh, I guess we can walk through that water. It's not very deep. That's good to know. Why have we put this two... Oh, I think we're trying to, like, figure out... Oh, okay, I know what's going on. So, the picture we want to take is of what looks like a smiley face. And my thought process is, okay, well, this little bog down here is like the smile, and those two rocks where I put the pins, those are the eyes. However, if I recall correctly, the smiley face is actually up in the sky. It's not on the ground. So this is a close thought to what it could be, but I don't think that's what we're looking for. And it looks like Past Me figured that out as well. So we're going to go back up the tower and try to figure this out again. I don't actually recall if we figured out the smiley face one that soon or not. I'm going to guess we do, but I could be wrong on that. So, like, you can't really take a picture from it up here, because you're diving. We need to be able to take a picture while we're landed on something, so that's a bit of a problem. And I'm still thinking this is a smiley face. Okay, yeah, no, we're not gonna figure out the smiley face one on this slog, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna keep thinking this is the smiley face. Actually, I don't even remember where it is in the sky. I know it's in the sky, that's for sure. Past Me doesn't, though, so, rip. Oh. We're taking a pause. You know what that means? Past Me is definitely looking this up now. I guess we will figure it out. By the power of... I want to know, so just tell me, please. I'm gonna just look at my messages right now while he's doing this. What's going on in my messages? Boop doop doo. friend of mine streaming. I actually did a stream for the first time in forever a few days ago. It was really fun. Got to do Archipelago with a bunch of friends, and I was very happy that they let me participate. And I hope I wasn't a jerk during that, because I've actually kind of been worried that the entire time after, that whatever I said near the end of it, I was definitely being a big giant jerk, and I feel bad about it. But no one's called me out for it, so I'm gonna guess I probably wasn't. But that won't stop my insecurity. I probably was, and I should apologize, but then I feel like if I go and apologize, they're going to go, what are you apologizing for? And then I'm going to feel like even more of an idiot. So, I don't know what to do in those kinds of situations. Actually, like, the entire day today and parts of yesterday, I just had this, like, big weight on me feeling like I actually, like, I did something, like, horrible to a bunch of people, and that I should apologize, but I don't know what it is, and I feel like if it was something bad, they would have, like, outright told me, hopefully, if they, because they're my friends, so I feel like they would trust enough to tell me, hey, I don't appreciate that you did that, and then I would apologize and try to make up for it, but I don't know. Maybe they just don't want to talk to me. Which, I mean, oh! Smile! I mean, I kind of don't like that it's, nighttime. We should probably, wait for it to be daytime. So I think we'll do that right now. We'll just wait. We'll wait for the lighting to be just right. Or we will dive down to it for some reason. That seems like a bad idea. Okay. Ooh. Okay, no, no, okay. Oh! Start fragment! Can we get it in time? It's 3 a.m., so probably not. And especially if we don't aim the right way. Let's try to go get it, I guess. Yeah, do you ever, like, I don't know, do you ever feel like that? Or, like, you feel like you've done something wrong, but you don't know what it is, and you want to apologize for it, but you don't know if people, like, actually think that you need to apologize for it, and you feel like if you bring up the idea that you need to apologize for it, like, it's just gonna make things more awkward? Like, you ever felt that way? I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing. In which case, I'm sorry. I'll apologize to all of you who are watching this. Just in case I did something wrong. In which case, I do apologize for that, and I'm sorry. Stop saying sorry all the time. No. Because then I'll feel bad that I didn't apologize properly. Even if I did. Maybe it didn't come off sincere, so I'll apologize again. The problem's probably just me, when you think about it, but that's very depressing. I have not been very chipper this log, I'm sorry. Well, good news, the star fragment sure stays there for a while, so we'll get it at least, hopefully. Maybe. If we get over there and, like, disappears immediately, it's gonna be really funny. And karma for me dumping all of my personal stuff on all of you watching. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, I think it's gone. Like, the glow stopped the moment it became 5 a.m. I don't think it's there anymore. That's what I get. Uh-oh. How? Sure, that... I'll just defy the laws of physics. That's fine. Yeah, it's gone. I wonder if past me is also thinking about something at that time and was just like, oh, that's what I get for doing that. I don't know what I'd be thinking of at that time more than like maybe I was like telling my dog to shush, and I felt bad about that. Maybe. Why do we go here? Oh, we are going to turn in the dark picture. Okay. I would have taken another one where it's light out, but alright. Guess we're not going to do that. Oh, hey. How long have you been here? Yeah, here you go. Look at that picture. You can definitely see. You can definitely see the smiley face in this picture. I like how these are all like talented artists that hand paint these things that you give to them. But then it's just like, did you know I have this photo machine? If we could just only figure out how to make a printer, we could make this easier. And they're probably like, no, my crafts. In which case, that's fair. Honestly, you know, why don't we do that? I mean, it's expensive, more than likely, but I think it would be a lot more rad to like. We have the technology for it. Why not just have people in the picture all sit down, say, okay, cool. We're going to sit here, we're going to take a picture, and then you give that picture to a professional painter, and the painter paints it, because the painting will probably look even more grandiose. It's not convenient because it takes too long. You guys lack patience. The giant sword. Well, I know where that is. That's not a problem to find. But maybe we could go and take some other pictures too. Let's do this one. They want a picture of the Lake of the Horse God. And I think they're not looking for the new one, they're looking for the old one. So this one does require you to have some prior knowledge, or travel to the areas and have it be labeled for you so you know where to go. Utsu Shock Shrine. So that means backwards it would be Utsu Shok. So let's make a pie. Oh, first I want my reward. Yes, please. Yay! Carrots. Oh boy, sleepover tickets. Yay! Okay. So, it would be... Okay, it's Utsu Shok Shrine. So that'd be Ko's... Utsu root, or Ustu root. Hey, it's me, Goku. It's not actually me. I'm not Goku. A good question, but I'm not going to bother to answer that right now. Alright, Goku, let's go. What am I gonna name this creature? I don't know. Goku. Look, I named the other one Big Boy. I'm not being very creative with the names today, because I don't need to be. They're just horses. I'm sure that's going to upset someone, sorry. Oh, do I just seriously use a picture of Goku? Is that it? Yep. That's what I need. Yep, so we're gonna try to get this. Can't ultra hand the horse, I'm sorry. Things you cannot ultra hands. Things you can ultra hands. Weapons that the goblins are using. Things you can't ultra hands. Horse. Okay, so this tree is in the way of my picture, so I'm gonna get it out of there. That way it's not blocking the stable. I know it makes a stump, but that's fine. You don't see the stump in the it's not layout, it's in the it's not canvas, it's composition. There we go. But also, I'm moving it back closer to the stable anyway, so never mind. Alright, okay, Goku, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, alright, yeah, there we go. That looks nice. If you know anything about, like, photography and all that, it's the rule of thirds. You don't want things to be, like, dead center in the middle. And if you know anything about photojournalism, you throw all the artistic crap out the window because you actually do want that. You want it to be centered, which is really annoying. He's Super Saiyan 3, I hope you know that. He's Super Saiyan 3, that's why his name is Goku. Yes, I do. Do I still have my eye on it? I'm literally looking at it, so yes, I do. You guys literally had it boarded up, and I just took it out for a moment and took a picture. Along with your stable in the background. That way, it's a nice picture. You see the horse in all of its glory, and you also can be like, hey, look, that's the outside of our stable. I mean, you can borrow my horse, that's fine. I'm not using it. I don't think the stable master is connecting the dots that the horse I gave him is also the same horse in this picture. I like how that one turned out. Energizing a honey crepe. So it's not a pie. It's still a baked good. Have I ever had just a crepe before? I don't think I have. But I'm also just a silly person who eats basically the same meals every day, so I don't get around a lot in terms of challenging my palate, which is partially okay because I have a terrible gag reflex, so if I eat something that doesn't agree with me, that is not going to be pretty. Picture for new Serene Stable. With a geoglyph. Okay, okay. Ooh, that one sounds fun. Get a picture of the falls. So this is not too bad to get. It's actually pretty close by. Some of the pictures they want you to get, like the smiley face one we got earlier, that was like, I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out unless you know the area very well. The geoglyphs one, you have to go with the geoglyphs. The one we just did, you had to have the horse. And the Terrytown one's pretty easy, it's just go to Terrytown. This one's also fairly easy because it's just go to where the falls are. And there is actually a specific spot they want you to take the picture at, if I recall correctly. And I'm gonna get them the best dang picture of the falls, because I love waterfalls. At least the ones that are clean. I don't think I've been to waterfalls that are clean in my life. One day. I know they're very loud, though. They can be very, very loud. Alright, so that's not it. That's not the picture. We can't take this picture? We're gonna run on circle. Oh, it has to not be raining, I'm guessing. You can't really see the falls when it's all foggy and rainy out. I mean, I can see them just fine, but I'm gonna guess others can't. Oh, got a little Scott Allen falling down there. Please stop raining. I want to take pictures of the falls. They're so majestic. Will probably kill you if you decide to swim in them, but they look so cool. I don't know, just waterfalls. I'm a simple person. I see waterfalls and I go, man, that's so freaking cool. I see a train and I go, man, that's so freaking cool. I see a train going up a waterfall. Sick. Getting my sunglasses on and just gonna go crazy with that. I don't have sunglasses. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that is indeed the falls, yes, but I think it needs to stop raining past me. It's not done raining yet. I know you're saying, like, what do you mean it's not done raining? It looks like it's raining. It looks like it's stopped raining at any time. I have an idea. Why don't you go back to the stable and just sleep for a little bit? That might help. Where are you going? Oh, okay. While I'm waiting, I'll make myself wait more, and I'm going to mark every stable where I have actually done the photo thing for it. Now this one has 2, so don't be confused that it already has the mark on there. Just doing that stamp because it means I'm done. I took the picture. In all honesty, I'd actually prefer kind of if we did this at sunset, because it'd probably look a bit better. I can see them. Why won't you let me see them? Oh, there we go. Floria Falls on a clear... Oh, no, okay. Okay, so how much of the falls can we get in the picture? We want to have this nice dynamic picture that looks like there's a lot going on in it. Don't want it too centered. Okay, that's not bad, but can we do better? It'd be really cool if we could get like the high waterfall up there, or maybe these other low waterfalls. Like there's falls over there too. Like there's just so much. We gotta be a bit fast, 'cause it's gonna turn to stormy weather again if we're not careful. Pass me. Okay. I would try to, like, move it... I'd try to move, like, out a little bit, and then see if you can get... Because I like getting that one on the side. That does add to it quite a bit, but I feel like... Well, this one's at least a bit more clear. Yeah, I don't... No, zooming in is not going to help right now. It would help... Zooming in would help if we moved a little further back, but, you gonna do that? Pass me? Pass me? Sure are thinking. Just move back a little bit. Just... Okay. Keep taking the picture from the exact same spot. Fine. Don't listen to me. Not that you could hear me in the first place. Shush. Okay, I do like that, because now we're getting the one on the right side, too. It is a bit centered, but... eh. Ooh, we can get that one from the... I don't know. That one from the top seems like it's not really adding much to the picture. Yeah, it gets cut off. Right, tilt the camera down a little bit now, I'd say. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I like that one. Okay. There we go. So, I know I've been kind of a downer on this log, so I apologize for that. But I actually really, really enjoy these quests. I love getting these pictures for the different sails, and I think the Rapids one is one of my favorites. But there's still a lot more to go, because there's a lot more stables, so we're going to be tackling those throughout the next few logs, or however many it takes. I think this took me a while to do, so it kind of depends on... Oh, thanks for believing me, Beetle. I appreciate it. I definitely need the boosts and confidence right now. I'll take a frog, too, because I don't have any. And I'll take the bugs too, even though I'll get your bug spiel once I take them. Blah 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 bugs. Alright, let's see how this looks. But first, have I made this? Probably. Like this one? I did. I got you like a bunch of them. But the one I'm going to pick is the last one. I'm going to pick this one? Okay. I'm going to pick that last one, but I guess seeing the top of the falls is also kind of important. I'm sure you are. This is going to be like one of the most impressive paintings ever. Okay, that does look pretty red. Okay, it did show up in the final picture. The waterfall from the heavens. Okay, that actually, I really like that. That makes this place feel extremely cozy. I don't know, a picture like that, like a painting like that, definitely makes me feel extremely cozy, and just, it soothes my soul. Anywho's, I could talk about more about why that soothes my soul and everything, but we don't have time for that, as we are out of time for this log. Thank you all very much for watching. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe. Don't have to, you don't want to, especially with some of the downer points for this log. Sorry about that, again. But it's always appreciated if you do. So, either or, perfectly fine. If you like what we see as far as the game goes, Tears of the Kingdom is available on Nintendo Switch, hopefully playable on its successor. So pick it up if you haven't already. Most importantly, though, of course, I wish you all a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all on the next one for when we go to get some more amazing pictures like this one. Until then, ciao.